Happy Friday, you made it. We're into the weekend, arriving very soon. Hope you have a great day. This is Amy Wood getting you up to date on what's developing on WSPA.com. One of the big stories that broke just before our 10 o'clock show that really took my breath away was this case out of Wisconsin where a teenager who had been missing since October after her parents were murdered was found. She has been found. We're expecting a news conference on Friday to give us all the particulars of exactly what the authorities can tell us at this point about this developing story. But it's the northwestern part of Wisconsin, and it's a 13-year-old girl who went missing after the parents' murder. The Barron County Sheriff's Department is saying on Facebook that Jamie Kloss has been located and they have a suspect in custody. They haven't released a lot of details. They say she was found 70 miles away from the county where she was from. The suspect was apprehended a short time after she was found. The statement did not say where she was found. They didn't give any other details. And so again, we'll be following that Friday. A lot of developments are expected to come in, and we will be on the story for you on Friday. There's another story that was breaking too. During newscasts last night, norovirus has outbroken on a cruise ship that's forced the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas to return to Florida. They've had to head back a day early, and they are giving the passengers full refunds. 277 guests and crew members have been hit by this outbreak of the norovirus. They were on the way to Jamaica. So really unfortunate scenario there. The cruise spokesperson is saying that we think it's the right thing to do, get everybody home early rather than having people worried about their health. So they're getting them right back to shore. And that is a story that we'll hear probably a lot more about on Friday as that ship rolls in. We also have on the local scene a family sex trafficking problem in the upstate. In fact, for the state of South Carolina, our Kirsten Glavin has discovered that's the number one situation when it comes to human trafficking and sex trafficking. It is family members trafficking relatives. It's something that you really hadn't heard a lot about before, but Kirsten digs into it. The story's on our website. It's really incredible. You should learn more about that and be aware of it. They actually spoke to the hospital system in Greenville yesterday to have hospitals and doctors have their antenna up for any kind of warning signs that something might be wrong. We also spent a lot of time digging into the State Law Enforcement Division investigation into the finances at Spartanburg School District 1. It turns out it's $1 million of school district tax money that is being looked at as a bookkeeping issue investigation. We don't have a lot more detail than that, but there is a company out of Utah that was paid the money, and they are looking into the whole scenario surrounding this. So we'll let you know what happens, but the superintendent seemed to be indicating to our Diane Lee that he really felt like this was a bookkeeping thing. He couldn't get into details because the investigation's still underway, but we will keep you posted. 7 News is digging into it, and we'll stay on top of the story. So we'll see you on the news live at 5, 7, 10, and 11 Friday night. And of course, the parade is coming up on Saturday morning, 9 a.m., downtown Clemson, straight on over to Memorial Stadium, a big long parade route. It's going to be pretty awesome. We'll bring it to you live on TV, and we'll also, of course, bring you the ceremony that's going to happen inside the stadium right after the parade. So that should start maybe 10 o'clock, 10:30, something in that time frame. And we'll see you on the news tomorrow night with the very latest, or tonight, I should say, Friday night. And thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. Amy Wood here.